Diplomat tells MS Now that the current version of the temporary agreement being discussed between Iran and Oman, that if finalized, would give Iran temporary control over the Strait of Hormuz. The diplomat also says that the U.S. and Europe are placing pressure on Oman to accept that agreement. It's a major concession given how adamant the Trump administration has been against giving to Iran any control of the waterway. The president overnight repeated his promise and threat to Iran on the strait being opened in the coming days.
The strait's going to be open very soon, or they're going to get hit very hard, and then the strait's going to be open.
Could happen tomorrow or the next day. A lot of progress has been made. And they called me and they said, please, let's talk. They want to talk. The funny thing is they never mention that. They always say, we're not talking. But they called. They want to talk. We've been talking. They want to make a deal.
So where are we at? Let's bring in MS Now contributor Inzamam Rashid. Make sense of this for us, Inzamam, if you can. The Trump administration is defiant that Iran not control the passage or collect a fee, but it wants Oman and Iran to agree to these terms temporarily to at least get vessels moving through the strait again. What's the latest? Where is this?
Well, look, it's pretty complicated, but these are talks that are going on between Iran and Oman, and I think we are inching closer to some form of formalized agreement and deal between those two countries on how to manage shipping in the Strait of Hormuz. Look, I don't know entirely what's inside that deal at the minute, whether they will try and charge tolls for vessels trying to pass through the waterway, whether there'll be some sort of regulations about when ships enter and exit the waterway as well. That's all still to be determined. What I can tell you, though, Vaughan, is that in the last hour or so, the Iranian Foreign Ministry spokesperson, Esmail Bagay, has been speaking at a news conference inside of Iran. I just want to read you exactly what he's been telling reporters. He said that discussions between Iran and Oman, as the two coastal states of the Strait of Hormuz, have been ongoing for the past 2 months with the aim of determining a safe traffic route for commercial shipping in the strait, and its various technical, legal, security and environmental aspects have been reviewed by the competent authorities of our country. He also said that the joint statement of the two countries, including the main considerations and agreed points, is also in the final review and drafting stages. So it feels like very shortly we could get some form of announcement from Iran and Oman. But let's be clear about this. This then has to effectively be approved by the US. It also, importantly, has to be approved by the Gulf states, particularly the UAE, where I am, which also effectively borders the Strait of Hormuz. And the Gulf states will not approve anything that directly benefits Iran.